wonderful to see you. How are you feeling? Are you in good health? Because you've been through quite a thing, haven't you?
I have. I've had surgery, but I feel so much better today. I'm very grateful that I have that hopefully behind me, and I'm telling my story because it's about early detection when we talk about breast cancer and other cancers.
We talk, Matthew, a lot about women's breast cancer. It's very, very prevalent in women. It is much more rare in men, but it does still happen. So how on earth did you discover that you had it?
Well, you know, in my corporate career with the medical division of Xerox, I actually sold zero radiography for breast cancer detection for 8 years. So, you know, who would have ever thought that that helps hopefully save my life, because I realized early detection, as well as I knew my family history of my parents, my mother, her sister, my first cousins, all had died of breast cancer.
Did it even come into your mind, though, as a man, as Ben said, very rare in men compared with the frightening figures in women, did it occur to you that that might be the problem, and what were your first symptoms?
My first symptoms were nipple discharge, and I knew immediately that that wasn't normal. And because I had sold mammography equipment, I went immediately to the doctor. I got a mammogram, then got a biopsy, and we found out that it was cancerous at an early stage, stage 1A. And had surgery, and hopefully we'll have a full recover. But we also found out genetically I have a BRCA2 mutation, which means that I have a higher risk of prostate cancer, pancreatic cancer, and melanoma. But I've had MRIs and all of the exams, and we've tested really, really good. And so hopefully I can have a normal life.
So that genetic, then, of course, means it's not just you and your situation you're dealing with. You then think about your children. That must have been quite tough, in a way, to have to go and talk to Beyoncé and Solange and say, listen, this could be affecting you.
It was. It was tough to have to tell them that. I had to talk to my sister. I had to talk to my nieces, my grandson. Everyone is affected by this.
Have you found, Matthew, excuse me, have you found that any of the others have got this gene as well, or was it fortunately just you?
Well, I have an uncle who has prostate cancer who's literally getting tested next week. We want to understand if it's coming from my mother's side of the family or my father's side, because on my father's side, I have 4 uncles who died of prostate cancer. And that's one of the concerns with the BRCA2 mutation in men. So we want to find what side of the family is this coming from.
And emotionally, I always think it's very tough for a dad to feel vulnerable and possibly scared about what you're facing. And how did Beyoncé and Solange, how did they react to seeing their dad in that situation and probably feeling very worried for him?
Well, my daughters love their father, obviously. The love there and the care and family, it's always good to have family in these tough times. But my kids know how tough their dad is. Working out more, losing weight, all of those things. It's a lifetime. It's a mental thing, because every time you have a cold or anything, you immediately think, boy, is cancer coming back? And so it's a psychological thing that you have to work on, and I'm getting there with that.
But you're also still very, very busy, so you're improving your lifestyle as you're not drinking and you're working out more, but you're very, very busy. Does Beyoncé or Solange, do they ever get on the phone and say, Dad, you've got to slow down, for heaven's sake? Are they trying to mother you a little bit to sort of get you to slow down, just to enjoy life a bit?
Well, I am enjoying life, but they also realize that and they understand when I think about living your passion. So, you know, the music industry, motivating people, now telling my story about entertainment, music, and health, I enjoy that. So I'm here in Spain today, just telling my story, and that's what I enjoy, and I'll be traveling all over the world just telling my story and living my passion.
You've also got a book coming out, Destiny's Child unreleased album as well, and I understand also a musical.
We have all three. We like to think 2020 is the year of Destiny's Child. I think a lot of people are excited about that. Hopefully, in years to come, there'll be a Destiny's Child tour. But yes, we have the Destiny's Child Untold Story and their album coming out in December.
And is that music that they've recorded previously, Mathew, that you're just releasing now? Is it new stuff?
It's new, never released. Actually, they were in the studio in 1992, 93. That's how far back this goes.
Wow.
Goodness me. So right back at the beginning, so stuff that we haven't heard. That's really exciting. And what else is exciting is to see you in such fine health as well, having been through what you've been through. And thank you for coming and sharing your story today. Unquestionably, it will have an impact, and there'll be people around the country that will react from what you've been able to share with us. So thank you so much for that.
And give our love to your family as well.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Remember, it's about early detection.
Early
Very good
detection, we
point.
got that message.
Yeah.
Mathew Knowles there, father of Beyoncé and Solange. Goodness me.
Goodness me, it'd be one of those things that you would not be cross your mind until it hits you and then you're living it.
Yeah, so early detection, as Mathew says, absolutely key.